Man, hold up, man. Yo, what is going on? Sound like we got a
Well,
point. Yo, what is going on in the world of LA Night, man?
just got completely demolished. I mean, tsunami,
And vision. What the hell going on?
tsunami. That's what's going on. This man took a spear, two tsunamis, through a table, then finally on top of the car. This man, LA Nice, is having. Oh man, he's having the blast right now. It looked like you can see he was just having so much fun, just groaning, lifeless on top of that car. Adam Pierce yelling to the top of his lungs for a medic. They're saying, you know what, he good.
They was having a field day with his ass. They said, man, we're
gonna make a yeah.
Look, anyway, you can hear me, right? Am I good?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
This is Wrestle Hits. Welcome to the Raw Post recap. Oh wait, you know what? I am so sorry. You know what? I was about to say it, and it's like, how can I say it when it's not even on there? All right, there you go. Bam. It's Body Slam. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Presenting Wrestle Hits. We live. So look, we are gonna get into this post Raw recap right now, but we are also gonna run our little victory lap here, because you know last night we had a conversation about AJ Styles being the guest for 60 Feet Under live podcast December 12th. Sure enough, shout out to Body Slam, shout out to Corey, shout out to Cass, shout out to everybody, but shout out to them for real for putting that out. Real talk. So yeah, make sure y'all follow Wrestle Hits on X at Wrestle Hits. That's what it is. That Wrestle Hits right there. That's Naps the P, NapGod7, K.Kenneth, that's K.Beauty. I got the blunt. What the hell was going on today on Monday Night Raw, man? What in the we got the Masked Man twice.
And you know what's crazy is like we were like saying like that can't be Theory because he looks a little more buff. And then we were thinking about, is that Tony?
About that, but we did say that. We said he's looking more buff. Continue, man.
Hey, man. NAP stands for never add and pause. But stick with that. That's how it is. But listen, we saw two different masked men tonight. The first one looked more bigger than Austin Theory. Looked like he had some, it might be Tony. Is it Tony? We'll never know, but
this one looked like Tony D.
It did look like Tony D. Then the next one actually looked like Theory. So it's like, what's going on here? So does that mean, because Logan Paul said, he has his own guys. Are these his guys?
Who are his guys?
Exactly. It was that Logan Paul that walked up to him and then
be his guy.
Yeah. But a lot of interesting stuff is happening right now with this, the vision and everything.
My thing is, and then we got the unpredictable Liv Morgan assistant Roxy. That I don't know, man. That one look literally head scratching right now.
It's it's gonna be very interesting. Oops.
Absolutely, it really is. So, aside from that, look, Rey Mysterio got attacked by the Masked Man. Like, something's got to give, brother.
Yeah. There we go.
So, not only that, let me go ahead and post this up here. But not only that, we got the youngest OGs in charge, Javon Evans, Leon Slater, going head to head.
Exactly.
With who? Who are they facing off at Saturday?
AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. But here's the thing, we were talking about that too. We were like, when we started hearing, Leon is starting to cancel some other promotions. And then as soon as we saw Javon there, we were like, oh yeah, no, Leon. We thought we were gonna see Leon there, but we got the announcement. So.
And then, not only that, we got another announcement. We got Soul Ruka versus Baby. That's what we got
interesting. That's gonna be interesting. Is this the time where she's gonna finally turn? She's gonna turn.
Oh,
but I don't know, man. She has those eyes saying.
So you're saying
if I lose,
somehow she gonna probably lose and then snap on Baby?
Yes.
I mean, after all, we did do our NXT deadline predictions, and first off, we were awful. We both got 2 right. We were both absolutely awful, but we lived in.
I came at the buzzer. My pick came in the buzzer.
Whoa! Rewind that back. I'm gonna rewind that back in the clip. You know what he said? He said, "I came at the buzzer." Yo.
Hey, listen, man.
He went to victory. Javon Evans got the victory. That was his pick. I had Deion Lennox winning that matchup anyway, but nevertheless, man, look. Man, what are you gonna from what we saw on Raw and started picking up things? Was it something you expected that lived up to the hype? Walking into this is the final Raw before John Cena's main event. I mean last match.
It was solid. Like I wanted like a little bit more. Like when I saw the
shout out Jim Gray, by the way. Go ahead, man.
The whole with the LA Knight, we kind of like figured the thing that did caught my eye that was very interesting. The Usos are back in the tag team division, but the way they were talking and the way they were acting, it sounds like one is actually locked in and one is showing some signs that if we don't get the job done, I'm gonna have to take you out. Right. I gotta get mine. The way he was like saying, like, oh, yes, exactly.
You know what I mean? He keeps starting off here, man. I gotta. Anyway, so look, man, I'm hyped. We had, this whole, when we spoke to somebody in the production side of things for this event leading up to December 12th. It was I'm glad that we were awake for that because the second I got a win of the whole AJ, and the thing is AJ Styles might not be the only guest.
Yeah. Some more surprises.
Yeah, and so that's going to be interesting indeed. Definitely waiting on some solid confirmation on that in regards to certain legends. I'll say it like that. But man, to be able to run that right, I'm like, whoa! But shout out to, like I said, everybody, the whole crew of Body Slam. Anybody that's on the pod, anybody that's riding behind the scenes, shout out to everybody. Whatever y'all covering out there, man. Shout out to everybody. But look, we also obviously we know what we're getting, right? So does this LA Knight, does this put his man out of commission into the Royal Rumble?
I think it does. I think it could, because right now, when the way you're looking at it right now is that if he comes back too soon, then it's a bust. That whole, right. Because right now they have the sympathy again for LA Knight, like, right. Oh man, he's down out. But if he comes back too fast, then it basically is gonna die. Now if he comes back at the Royal Rumble, and he let's say, for example, he wins the Royal Rumble. Let's just say he wins it, or he just comes like in those last numbers.
Right.
The sky's the limit. But the thing is, though, they had to time it well, because as we were talking about, there could be other surprises on the wing. So,
and here's my thing. So, you want to give LA Knight this uphill battle, right? And these struggles, right? These downfalls. I mean, obviously the people are already behind him, but you want these people like outraged, fed up, right? They so sick of it that, you know what, man, just forget it already, man. We ain't even worried about it no more. You know what I mean? They're putting all kinds of shit out there, right? Oh, go over here, you'll be good. Go over here, you'll be all right. Get out of here, whatever. But
you can already see the tweets already that, oh my God, he needs to go to AEW. He needs to go somewhere else because they're not doing him justice. But then
I'm gonna do him justice. Just wait. Oh, y'all just wait. Because that return. Look, I'm not saying we're not doing anything like that. We're not gonna do all that right now. But it sets up for a great return. You know what I mean? He's out for so long, however long, indefinitely, etc. Which I wouldn't be surprised if it's indefinitely. And then bam, come Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? Who's all systems go?
It has to be like at the Rome, because there's no way you have him take 2 tsunamis, a spear, go through a table, and then finally another tsunami on top of a parked car. Come on, like it's just if they bring him back that soon, people are gonna be like, what's going on here? Like then you're gonna have like a what's going on situation, because now I get it if by any chance something was botched tonight and he's actually legit injured and whatnot, or then I get it, changing up the story, or one of the guys changed up the story. But
man,
come on, man, you gotta sit him out to the Royal Rumble, let him back in the Royal Rumble, make his number like, let's say in the 20s, 25, like something like that.
Put that motherfucker at 30. Have him come back like Cena did at 30. You know what I mean? At Madison Square Garden.
Win it?
And win it. He's going to win it. LA Knight. Look, man, despite anything that's going on right now, I got LA Knight winning the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. My head fell off. Thank you. I have LA Knight winning the Royal Rumble. I do.
I don't know who's gonna win it, like in my opinion, but I'm telling you, if one of these NXT guys gets called up, they're doing their thing. I just hope that they don't have Gunther win it. I just hope that they don't do that. That's the one thing that I hope they don't do.
Look, again, we're thinking out long ahead, but
yeah.
Look, I'm not saying it happens because. We're gonna need a WrestleMania moment, but I could see Braun Breaker beating CM Punk.
Yes, I can see that too. It looks like it's his time, to be honest. Like,
but I think honestly, LA Knight's gonna get his run in 2026. It's over. It's not that it's overdue. It's just the fact that, I guess I want to say it's overdue, but it's going to happen. 2026. It's going to be.
Well, here's the thing, though, right? Because, like, what if. Okay, let's say, for example, Braun Breaker loses.
Roman or Braun, maybe Sammy too. What's up, Abdullah, man? Shout out to you. Roman or Braun, maybe Sammy. Ooh, that's interesting.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, that is.
That's what he said. You see the comment right there, man. Roman or Braun, maybe Sammy. That's interesting. I mean, that's again. You got a lot of variables, man. You don't know what's going to happen because at the end of the day, you still got the OTC out there. You know what I mean?
Sammy's very interesting because like there's been a lot of controversy around Sammy, because it's like, is he a main event guy? Is he just like the guy that they're just going to keep throwing him into the mid card? Because like we've seen Kevin Owens won multiple championships, held multiple championships. He was main eventing, like stuff like that.
Right.
Can Sammy be put in that same like part, or is he just like the tag team, the mid card?
Mid card, yeah. That's
the thing that I'm wondering. Like, do they feel like, okay, like, yeah, he can do it. He can take over this and he could elevate it somehow. But the thing is, over guys like, I'm gonna say if it's Roman again, I mean, hey, it just means that they have other plans, probably. I just hope it doesn't go with Roman versus Cody, championship versus championship. Like, I just hope they don't do none of that stuff. Like, please don't do none of that stuff.
I doubt it. No, I don't think so. But I don't know, man. Just something's telling me it's LA Knight's here next year, man. Putting him like this dude is always getting the cards stacked against him. You know what I mean? Like, there's just something about LA Knight that you just know. The fans are already behind him. It's just a matter of, look, when they're going to finally give him the opportunity, he needs it. I mean, he's a very reliable main eventer. It's gonna be his year next year.
Well, look at it also like this, right? Like when he was with TNA, it took that, you know, they were going back and forth with him if he's a main event guy, non-main event guy. Eventually, they did put the title on him, and he didn't have it for long, but he was showing that he can carry what he was trying to do. Now, you know, obviously when he went to other promotions, he was, you know, they didn't see him as that. But like right now, like I don't think there can be a more person you can push next year than him. Now, if they want to do Gunther, you know, if they want to like somehow have Gunther go after him or something like that, or you know, I'm just wondering what they're gonna exactly do after this whole Cena thing with Gunther. Like, what's the next like step for Gunther? Is it gonna be like he actually goes after like Braun Breaker, CM Punk, or does he surprise everybody and goes after Cody?
Yo. Is this man? Oh no, it's NBA Late Night. I was like, yo, is somebody streaming on playback? It's showing our. It's replaying the NBA Late Night episode. Anyway, look, man. At the end of the day, Theory obviously, you know, 8-time down. But the thing is, like, when is he gonna, you know, reveal? There's a reason why they're building up to this. You know what I mean? And so, we're gonna have a.
Do you think in that match, right? He cost the CM Punk, or do you think they let it go clean?
No, yeah, that might be that might do. I mean, he's gonna have to. They're building up to this, obviously. And again, it is crazy that if you look at the dude that climbed the Cajun War Games, and you look at this man today, completely different people, bro. Completely different people. So, I don't know, man. I'll tell you one
thing.
I'm
also thinking something.
If it's not LA Knight year next year, I will stop smoking on screen.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
You know, on screen.
That shit. That's like finding a 1% rare shiny. That's crazy. But listen.
Yo, Sean Cena, 1992 says, "Who do we think the mass attack for the Vision is?" I know most speculate it's Austin Theory. Is that who you're going with? Are you going with what most people think, or who you expect? Because imagine if they swerve us in this, but you know that was another one that kind of I had in mind, because remember, I mean, Buddy Matthews had some. I mean, I'm just saying, had some association. We know the story. I seen in 1992 might be right. Look, could it be multiple people?
But didn't Buddy sign a contract extension with AEW?
I mean, look, at this point.
I mean, if he asked for his release, hey, you know, more power to him, because you know his wife is in WWE, so you know. But that's a good pick too. I was gonna say either Tony, but the thing is, one guy we're not talking about, and that's if he's gonna. Well, obviously he's not gonna be under the mask, but could he also play a card in this? And that's Drew McIntyre.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Microman.
Yeah. Listen. If Microman is one of the masks, man, that man has a robotic suit, and everybody's gonna be after him for that suit.
Dude U5 says Theory is not that big of a star. Man, I mean that's right, but see, that's another thing too, is he's not that big of a star that he needs to like take the spotlight from Braun as far as like that heavyweight championship spotlight. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's gonna go after a mid-card title, but that kind of does prove to the Theory like it needs to be somebody that cannot take away from, you know, Braun Breaker and take away from that. They got to be able to complement that. And him not going after the championship, that just might be why he's one of the. And you're right, even Buddy Matthews. Hey, that Buddy Matthews one, that one right there. That, you know, that I'm not gonna lie to you. That
it's interesting too, because he started doing a couple months ago rehab on the ankle,
Oh yeah.
And he was, it was said that he was no hate to Theory. No. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with Theory is that you're right. He's not that big of a star, but the thing is, though, he's a big enough star to where they can have him take the losses, take some L's. Like for example, right? If Braun Breaker's about to get hit by a special, that Theory goes and he gets hit by the special, he takes one for the team, and he's the one that can be like that guy that's like, could he be that Sami Zayn type of character for them? Because that's what I'm like wondering here. I am a bit disappointed. Gunther is Cena's finals opponent. Joe Henry has wanted a match with Cena for over a year.
I thought we were about to get Carmelo Hayes versus Cena for a minute. That's what I thought. I thought we were gonna get Carmelo Hayes. But he also said the win over Cena did nothing for Theory. In essence, look. Once the regime changed, that was it. You know what I mean? Like that was it. He had to earn his, and it's unfortunate for Theory, but I think my question is, what's going to happen with Grayson Waller? Like, is he going to come back and like shake his hand and dab him up, or like, hey man, I might not be rocking like on the babyface side, but it's still fuck you. You know? Like, what is it? And he says Theory is still new, learning. Yeah, I mean, what is he, 27, 25? Who's one of those, man? Between, I don't even remember.
I think he's 27. I know he was super young, like really, really young.
So, yeah, I mean,
he's around that Dom age. So I wouldn't be surprised.
That's true. So, like, like Theory this could help him. And obviously everybody's going to speculate. Who knows? We ain't seen Randy around. I'm not going to say it's Randy because, he want to take over that title. But, some of the people that they're speculating on. The only thing is did they already put out the list and it's somebody on there? Or are they purposely swerving it? You know what I mean? It's somebody that's not on that list with WWE.
Yeah.
What do you, I mean?
It could be someone from TNA and we don't know. Like too, it could be someone from TNA that we don't know, that's just been lying and waiting for the opportunity to do something, and so
it's look, man. LA Knight has an uphill battle. We know that.
Yeah, he does.
I think his redemption is at the Royal Rumble. I think the only interesting part for me is like, what's the role Logan Paul and Bronson Reed are going to play? I mean, obviously they're playing, second and third, option to Braun. So are they going to be chasing tag team gold? I mean, what's going to be their end game? You know what I mean? Now they're adding new members or member, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to have to be people that either aren't in a tag team mix or, just maybe like what you said, there is still people trying to find their way still, you know what I mean? Or just find their footing again. It's like, you said hopefully the OTC don't go after Cody. That's what I'm thinking, unfortunately, might end up being the case, right? Like they're going to end up.
Yeah, that's. I feel like after if they do get Roman versus Lesnar again, which it's kind of hinting to that type of like feel. Will Seth accept Logan into the Vision when he returns?
I wonder. So is Seth still in the Vision, or you think they booted him, or what's happening there? Is this all a ruse?
I don't know. Could they probably do a Bullet Club type of
But my thing is
exile on him.
And it's not really accepting Logan. In my opinion, it's accepting Logan, but is it accepting Braun? Like he's gonna come back and let Braun. Let's say he's heavyweight champion. You know what I mean? Like, is he gonna come through and just allow that to happen? I mean, Braun's got a great opportunity to take this title.
Oh yeah. But knowing Seth, I don't think that happens. Even when dating back, he was the guy that's just gonna. If Seth is gonna lead something, he's going to either have the main goal or he's gonna be the option one that's gonna be voicing doing commands. So it's very interesting this thing, because what if Seth comes back, but he says, all right, so they attack him, and then he has to find some other guys. Is he?
And who? Like is who?
That's the thing. Does he crawl back to Sami Zayn and say, hey man, when is Kevin Owens' neck healed? So I need help. Like,
I mean, oh man, there are so many intangibles, right, of where you can go with this, and like, damn anybody that's saying that they know, even including us, like, it's speculation at this point, because this Vision storyline is going to take different directions. Because again, I'm looking at it like dude, for real, like, what the okay, we get it, Bronson's chasing after the championship, so I guess obviously Bronson and Logan are co-signing that, but like, what's their roles here? And then, like I said, when you add to that, what I mean, are they going to be the kind of players that are taking steps back to Logan and Bronson? Because obviously they're going to be the 2 and the 3, in this group on the totem pole. So like, man, bro, you said Drew Mac. I mean, I just don't know.
Because over he is just, the thing is, he still hates Punk, and that man.
Well,
I'm never gonna put it past Paul Heyman to throw a wrench or pull a rabbit out of the hat, because like that's what he does. What'd you say?
You think it could be Tommy Dreamer? Because to pull the rabbit out the hat, that was a Tommy Dreamer reference you're saying?
Oh man, bro. Hey man, bro. Hey, listen, if that's Tommy Dreamer, shit. Yeah, I might take one drink.
Yo,
that's Tommy Dreamer.
That would be some crazy shit, right? Like, it's Spike Dudley. Oh my god. Yo, anyway, man, that'd be some crazy. Anyway, ain't gonna do nothing shit like that. But who like, imagine? Oh shit. Okay, I mean,
I gotta see that.
Look.
Oh, okay. Imagine it's Chad Gable. Okay, see, now that's interesting. That's very interesting. Now here's the thing. Does he, because as we've seen, the persona that he was supposed to be, it got taken away. Does he come back with that hateful mentality and just goes after everybody? Like, that's like even his own former proteges?
I mean, he's got to be nearing a return, right? I haven't even last checked that, but he's got to be nearing a return.
The last time he started, I think, therapy, but I don't remember when. But it was recent that he started to like progress with his therapy, because I think he was repairing a torn labrum too. So, and a rotate. No, it was a rotator. So yeah. I think it's almost time for him to return too.
That's what I'm thinking, man. It's a lot of these returns are gonna be at the Royal Rumble. We just know that for a fact, because I mean, what else we got coming up in December aside? I mean, I got to look at the schedule too, but aside from, the John Cena's last match on the 13th of Saturday, we got, the 6 Feet Under live stream on Friday. We got, War of the Titans.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting indeed, that we're going to look at and talk about as we approach that. Not now, but as we approach that. But it's look, man. And then, another thing I was looking at, and I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm intrigued. I don't even, again, this Judgment Day dynamic, something is going on and something's got to give, and maybe, I don't know, man. I'm. Do they turn on Liv, and I mean, what happens there? I mean, because I know they want Dom to go babyface, but that ain't happening anytime right now at the moment. Because if they turn on them, they turn in babyface. Like it's just simple as that. Or tweeters. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like half and half. But like, it was just interesting. Like, is it gonna be Dom and Liv that turn? I mean, see, there's so many dynamics that they got going on, bro. We don't even. You got to really start digging into this. Like Liv did help Roxanne today, but was that just was that intentionally done? Was that to sway Roxanne to be like, I got you? She's going after the title. What's going on? You know what I mean? Like that's.
It's interesting because the way Liv was talking and acting, the way she was, talking and the way she was acting was totally different. Like when Raquel said, "Oh, I gotta talk with Pierce for my title match," like she was like, she licked her lips and then like clicked her tongue, and and then Roxanne looked so surprised and kind of like, "Oh yeah, this is so much fun," but then you can see like Liv's eyes are telling a different story, like especially during the match and even after the match. She was like, it's almost looking like she's waiting to just like pamper Roxanne to the point. But like I was telling you, what if she accidentally screws Raquel in that title match and she blames it on Roxanne, and then she tries to throw a wrench between Raquel and Roxanne, and then they're going at it, and then ultimately she's the one that says, "You know what? I'm gonna take out everybody," and then she takes out everybody.
John Cena said this. Do you think this is what happens?
I'm more concerned they'll make Roxanne a babyface. I will say she was good as a babyface, but she's better as a heel. So I don't know if they'll turn her babyface. I wouldn't be surprised if they do though, but I don't know if they do because like she's still moving like a heel. So for them to do that, it would have to be Liv going just full ballistic, possibly taking her out, and then she's coming back. But the thing that's interesting again is that there's just the Judgment Day kind of like the dynamic. Like, we were like, oh, Dom has his own stable of dangerous women, but tonight shown that Liv is not looking at the we, she's looking at the me, and the me is her clicking her tongue, looking, rolling her eyes, kind of like safe havening Roxanne into like a trap. So yeah, that's how I look at it, like this, like, because she's so unpredictable, so you don't know what exactly is going on. But I don't know, could Dom tell her to to chill out, and then she just doesn't like that, and then she ends up costing everybody else?
Ladies and gentlemen, for those who are watching, shout out to everybody that's watching on any of the Body Slam channels right now. We are Wrestle Hits. That's Naps the P. Nap God 7. I'm K. Views. Find us on X, man. Yeah, the Breaking exclusive. AJ Styles booked for 6 feet under. That was us, man. Body Slam. Yes, that was us. But anyway, y'all heard the gong. Naps the P. It's time for our first segment, and it involves you, my brother. Just check the banner. You're going to see it right now. On our first, pronounce this name.
Oh, man. All right.
He is a wrestler. Former wrestler, retired. WWE Hall of Famer. I think so.
Abdullah the Butcher.
Oh, my God.
I got it?
Yes, you got it. Wow. Yo, you got... Give it up for Naps the P, by the way.
Oh, man.
He never gets any of those right. Okay. All right, I got you. Since you got that one, we're going to do one more since you got it. All right, here we go.
Boy.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. He may be a basketball player. Oops, hold on. And then we'll get back to our subject. You ready for this?
I knew you were going to do this.
Pronounce this name.
Mohammed Abdullah Raffle. Mahamudullah Raffle. Mahamud Abdul Raffle. Muhammad Abdul Raffle. What? How close am I?
Lock that in again. What did you say?
Muhammad Abdul Raffle.
Audience. Is he right, audience? That is former NBA player Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. That was our pronounce his name. We might do a couple more later on in the show, but either or. Okay, so let's talk about this because we need to make sure to get into this before the show. I know we got the 6 feet under to talk about in the Johnson,
yeah.
But let us talk about this because we did not cover it so much. Leon Slater, Javon Evans, the phenomenal AJ Lee, aka AJ Lee, but AJ Styles, Dragon Lee. Obviously, it might be a non-title, so because we didn't see anything about tag team championships on the line. But come on, man.
Man, yo, I'm so hyped for this because like you could not have paired two better individuals that the chemistry they have as opponents. I cannot wait to see them as a tag team. Obviously, you know, people want more of them being opponents, but right now as a tag team, this is going to be a fun tag team. It's going to elevate. Personally, I think it's going to elevate both WWE and TNA because these two are just electric. They're fun. They're exciting. You know, it's basically showing everybody like, yeah, it's the now. It's also the future. It's the present. It's like all three together. And then you have like AJ Styles across the ring from Leon Slater. We wanted it in TNA. Obviously, it didn't happen one-on-one, but we're going to see it as a tag team. And then we have Javon versus Dragon Lee. And as we've seen, AAA, we wanted it in AAA, but now we're going to get it again as a tag team. So it's like this is a match of a main event type of style match. And you were basically seeing the present versus the now, the future, and also again, like it's insane. It's insane. You cannot name a more hype match right now than this one when it comes to the elevation. Like these two elevate. You cannot say anymore. Yeah, they do. And not only that, it's the first time we're gonna see not only the X Division champion possibly being in a main event. So it's like it's insane when you look at it, you know. Obviously it's not for the title or anything, but it's just something new and interesting. Now, you know what would have been really cool though?
What?
If Javon would have had the NXT championship, Leon Slater had so that would have been insane, but
man, look, I keep saying here's my thing, and I think we need to talk about here's my thing. I feel like, and just again, my opinion, I feel like Sean has and obviously Triple H, he's not naive to this. He's he watches whatever, but I feel like he's already presented them as a tag team, and I really feel like these cats can be these young cats can be main roster bound as a fucking tag team. And I just know, whether it's an NXT, but I know that these two are eventually going to find their way as a tag team. The young OG's in charge, youngest OG's in charge, whatever the case may be. We just know that this isn't just a collaboration of them just TNA and NXT or whatever, or WWE, whatever you want to say, going through AAA and NXT, and then now this is almost like their audition. You know what I mean? Yeah. Look, Triple H, we're not going to be naive to that either. That's Undertaker's thing, even though Triple H and Shawn Michaels are a part of that that's Undertaker's thing. You know, that's his. That with Jeremy Borash there as well. You got Chavo there as well. Obviously, K Dog. You got Conan there. Look, Dorian Rodon's there. You have all of these rightful legends. You know what I mean? And you're getting, booked as, whether you're want to call it tag team or in AAA, whatever the case, you're getting booked for these. And now from NXT, and then now going to Saturday Night Main Event, like, I think this is like audition, man. Hey, they've done it right here. They've done it here. Let's see what they can do in the main roster. And I wouldn't be surprised if, I'm not saying now because he's got his chance to face after Oba and everything, but it's going to be a great year for Javon, and could it be? And eventually, like I said, either or could Leon Staley's got to find his way to NXT. They be battling for the NXT championship, so in the future, you know what I mean? That this right here is going to show that, dude, that this is a tag team right here, like in the making, like that needs to be on the main roster, but they're not. It's not their time yet because Javon's got to do his thing.
And Leon isn't signed to
yet.
Yeah. We all know. They're loving this kid way too much to not offer him that contract immediately when expires. My thing right now is like, do you think also like how far do you think they're gonna push this match between the two? Like, cause
like what you mean, like between the tag team or what? Or you mean
No, between like this tag team, do they push it to where we think, oh my god, they're gonna win the championship and then obviously like lose,
or the thing on the line? That's what we got to find out. I don't know if they are or not, but I didn't see anything. But
probably not. But
are we gonna see close counts and close falls? Probably. You know what I'm saying? False finishes, maybe. Like 1, 2, all right. We're gonna be right there.
I can't wait to see these moves that they're gonna come up as a tag team. That's what interests me a lot. The tag team moves. Like I hope like it's something we've not seen.
Right. And like so, my thing is, look, man, I gotta get my chair right here. I'm on like give me a little baby booster here. But now, honestly, I think this is aside from seeing this final match, but I think this is probably the match right here. Like if it wasn't for Cena's last match, this match is probably gonna steal the show. I still wouldn't be surprised if it does. But that Javon's got his thing to do. Leon's got his thing to do. I think eventually they're going to find their way to become a tag team in general. Honestly, they may end up capturing tag team gold in TNA. But anywho, let's run our lap one more time and one more again. Please, shout out to Vice now, shout out to Corey for putting out there in a timely manner as well. Like, look, man, AJ Styles booked for 6 feet under. We put that out there. We got the conversation. We said, all right, man, we got the multiple confirmations. Let's run it. We did just that, man. And so AJ Styles booked for, obviously we're gonna be talking about the Boneyard match, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
What? Let's talk about this real quick. What are we expecting? Are you thinking? Honestly, we're not going to talk any kind. This is going to be an interview. It's not going to be like any kind of like special news. Like I'm going to retire as well. Like they're not going to take away from that. Cena. They're not.
Yeah.
But in your opinion.
Okay.
Honestly, your opinion. Do you feel like AJ Styles is going to be the only guest on the show?
No.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Aside from, do you feel like there's going to be legends, or do you feel like they're going to be current superstars, or what? But do you think this is. I mean, what are you thinking when it comes to? It's gonna be interesting. Who do you think might be there?
Okay, I don't know why, but I think there's gonna be like one surprise guest that, we probably never, heard of or anything.
Yeah.
That's probably like, but obviously I don't think it's just gonna be AJ. I don't think it's also gonna be, Cena. I think it's gonna be like probably maybe like one or two other people. Now maybe it could be legends. Maybe it could just be, maybe it's a wrestler who is a legend. Current wrestler who is a legend. So
what do you think about Kurt Angle?
That would be awesome, to be honest, because like,
yeah, go ahead.
Honestly, if it sucks that we didn't get to, because obviously Kurt, and everything, but to have Kurt sit down also with Cena and them, that would be really cool, because as we've seen, that was Cena's make or break time, was him with Kurt Angle.
Right.
So that would be cool. Could we also see maybe the Dudleys there? Just that's another thing. So
yeah, it's a lot, man. It's gonna be streaming live on YouTube, obviously, and so
yeah.
Just to be to clarify, it's gonna be on the Undertaker. It's the YouTube channel that's titled The Undertaker in WWE. That's the channel. I've realized already too. Like on the actual 6 Feet Under podcast, they kind of stopped posting there.
Mm-hmm.
They post on the Undertaker in WWE YouTube channel. It's a collab. It's like a collab channel they have. Unless let's see. I'm trying to think of all the guests that. You know what I was thinking? I'm not saying it happened. I'm not saying it. But, I really do feel like you're gonna, even if they're not for like interviews, but like special, just whatever, just
yeah,
talks or quick chats, but like legends that yo I know it's his final match. I'm not saying we are. I'm not saying that. I'm not. This is just a question to throw out there. To be like, damn, because I haven't heard nothing else yet. As far as an angle, but thinking about people that have feuded with Cena. Are we seeing Hunter? Are we seeing Sean? Are we seeing Book? Are we seeing Rock?
Can I say one name?
Go ahead.
Are we seeing Jericho?
What in the hell? What kind of gunshot? What is that?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, that sounded awful. I was trying to add,
it sounds like when someone. It sounds like when someone missed their shots in Red Dead Redemption.
Yo. So, okay. So we got 6 Feet Under. Let's just talk. Before we get to Cena's final match, hold on real quick. While we talk, kick us off. I mean, I know you already said you're going to turn heel, but give us your rundown of what happens with So Ruka and Big.
Okay, so I think the match goes neck and neck, and then Bayley wins as she's just there wondering. Then Soul just attacks her, and that's when we see the mean side. And maybe she goes unhinged, and maybe she tries to, put Bayley on the shelf, and she's like it's my time or something like that, or she shows that it's her time, and then I think like Larea comes out, and then she's the one that gets also banged up, because then we see possibly maybe she's not alone. Sol is not alone in this, so
yeah.
But I think that's what happens. I think she does turn heel. It's a perfect opportunity to turn her heel because it's against Bayley, who's an established, vet and multi-time champion. She's been in and out of the spotlight, kind of like her. So it kind of fits the way they're trying to do it. If they want to turn her, they want to get fully with this heel turn and give her heat and everything. I think that's perfect. What? Come on, when you attack Bayley, you usually get heat immediately because there's a lot of people that like Bayley. So,
all right, I see. Okay, so, all right, let's cover the match that we caught our first L on. Oba Femi and Cody, bro.
Oh my God, bro. I was like, oh no, Oba, and then I changed it. I was like, nah. I let my fandom get way into it. And I was like, no, I've been waiting to see Ricky versus Cody. There you go. I gotta wait again.
I fell for that too, brother. I fell for that too. I said that. That's it. And yo. I think people are respected in this, but is this where we see Drew interfere? And cause that's how. Oh, DQ. I mean, what, bro? What is gonna happen there? Come on.
Oh man, see that's super interesting now because Oba. Does he get cracked? Does Drew try to go in for the Claymore on Cody, but he cracks Oba? And then, obviously that's it for the match. And then he's just going after Cody, and they're feuding, and Oba gets up, and then he slams Drew and gets in Drew's face.
Yo.
It's just so many possibilities there. Like, you can literally have Oba versus Drew if you wanted. It's crazy. It's crazy. Or do we see,
say it.
Do we see a surprise turn by Ricky Starks?
Oh,
Ricky Saints. I keep saying Ricky Starks. Ricky Saints.
Ooh, you think he'll show up for Cody? I wasn't a fan of Oba winning the NXT title. Where's Cody? Yep.
It's not that I like Oba, but this is going back from AEW. I wanted to see them both go head to head for the main title, and that didn't happen. So when I saw that this was an opportunity, I was like, I couldn't. The fandom just took over. But I will say this. It's going to be very interesting because there's a lot of ways they can go with this. Because if they want to start doing the whole broken Ricky type of, sense where, because remember, he put everything on the line to win that championship in the first place. That promos and everything that he was cutting, now he lost it. So, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't happen. Maybe he just, they just lie in and wait, and But the thing is, this is a good opportunity if you want to do something surprising. Ricky Saints, just holding up the title, or no, even better, he looks at the NXT title and he just walks by. He picks it up, and then he picks up Cody's title, and then he drops the NXT title.
Maybe not come out to help Cody because Drew's coming out here. I mean, I'm not saying it does because Oba don't need that. I don't know, man. There's just
no. But what I was thinking was after Drew attacks and everything, he comes out. He hits Oba with his finisher, and then he picks up the NXT championship, and then he picks up Cody's championship, and he drops the NXT championship, and he's just staring, and he does,
Yeah. Oh,
his pose with the WWE Championship.
man, take this, man.
I don't know. Maybe I've been I've been around too long and huffing and puffing.
Oh,
Were you huffing and puffing? Maybe but I'm just thinking in my head that's gonna be more interesting. I'm just gonna say that would be interesting.
So I'm not sure if this is how the match is going down, but we got obviously John Cena versus Gunther. That's one.
Yeah.
AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Devon and Leon Slater. It just shows it's a tag team match. I don't know if this is true or not, but Bailey versus Overbrook a regular single. But for some reason, unless somebody messed with this here, somebody got Cody Rhodes versus Obafemi, champion versus champion, man. I don't think that's what it. I didn't see anything like that. But those are the 4 matches that have been announced so far. Do you see any other announced matches? I mean, we got NXT tomorrow. Do we see any other?
I think Tony D gets involved. Tries to oh yeah, another thing that could happen. Oba versus Cody. Tony D comes out and he attacks Oba. And then he raises that NXT championship. That could also happen. But the thing that I'm looking at it is like eventually, like, I don't know, does Dom take the opportunity? Does he take an opportunity?
I'm surprised we don't got Dom on the card, but I don't know if we're gonna have any other announced matches. We're gonna find out about this, but
it's very doubtful because it's just right now there's just so many cards right now out, so it's like I feel like they're probably like, yeah, like we're set. But it's interesting though the way things are heading. That's so.
Let's get to the last match. It's obvious, right? Something's going over.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be.
Or do you guys Cena going over? Knowing Cena, is he gonna get choked out? Or is he gonna get pinned?
Bro, Gunther does not need this rub, man. He doesn't need that. I mean, first of all, Cena does not have the championship anymore. So what is the whole point? Because the whole time we were discussing it, right? And it was like we thought that Cena was gonna drop the title to Gunther. Gunther was gonna dominate him. They were gonna put the Intercontinental Championship back on his shoulders, and then he was gonna go out to run through everybody, and then go after the main title. But this right now, it's like I just hope they don't Brock Lesnar this again, and Cena gets choked out within like a couple of minutes, and then the match is over. But the thing is, though, is like it's this, they are starting main event. Well, Saturday main event. They aren't ending it. So
who's starting the match?
Gunther versus Cena. No, that's what they were saying.
Who said that? I didn't hear that. For real?
Well, I don't know. That's what yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm over here.
But if you're gonna do that, then just end that match quickly. Because here's the thing, right? Everybody wants Super Cena. Okay, I'm expecting Super Cena now because what else? That's the thing. Okay, so you did Gunther versus Cena. Nothing against Gunther, but what is more? Okay, so Gunther chokes him out, and then what? Congrats, you choked down I guess John Cena. What did you win? You didn't win anything. What do you do with this push? Where are you gonna push him to? Yeah. That's the thing that I understand. If you're gonna put championships on other people, then what are you gonna do with him? He doesn't have, his crew anymore. That's gone. It's just him.
Right.
He doesn't have his mouthpiece anymore. It's just him. So, That's what I'm wondering. Like if anything, I hope Super Cena takes over and just Cena beats him, and then that's it. But probably, it's gonna be Gunther that's gonna win. I just hope they don't Brock Lesnar this again, just to get it over with, and then we're all wondering, well, where is this gonna go? Because there's so many different feuds happening right now. Where does he fit into any of these feuds? He's not gonna go at, like, I don't see him going after the championship with Punk and Breaker now involved, unless like he wants the Vision's attention and then he gets his ass beat by the Vision. But he's a heel, so people aren't gonna feel bad for him. They're gonna be like, oh, he got his ass kicked. Okay, well, it is what it is. So
yeah. Hold on, I'm looking up something real quick for us. As you know, we're that'd be crazy if it is
a squash
match. Yeah. Hold on, let me. Okay. All right. I'm looking at something here real quick just to make sure. All right.
Yeah, I'm ready. I just hope they don't do that, but we'll see.
All right. Hold on here. So, as we are here on Wrestle Hits, I was looking at something here. Hold on real quick. Hold on.
Wow, there's a lot of people pissed off that LA Knight.
All right.
This is hilarious.
They pissed off?
Yeah, there's actually people that were underneath some of these like WWE posts saying, "Just release this man, free him."
All right, Napster P.
Yes.
As we almost hit the hour here, and we did hit the hour. Pronounce this name. Wait, and ladies and gentlemen, Napster P. Give him a round of applause.
Oh man! All right. Haruka Furumino. Haruka Furumino. Aura Furumino? Amino. This man played for the Blazers. Alfredo Amino.
Huh?
I remember he's a small forward.
What's your final?
Alfaro Amino.
Folks, did he get it right?
Alpha Farouk Amino?
Huh?
Alpha Farouk Amino.
Al Farouk Aminu. You had the last name right and the first part, but Al Farouk Aminu. All right, so Napster P. Overall, again, last thoughts again. I know I asked earlier, but your final thoughts on how today Raw went for the Go Home show.
It was it was pretty solid. I did enjoy the promos from Breaker. I did it. I liked that we kind of have Unhinged Live back. I thought that was the most interesting thing of the night, to be honest, because the way she was acting, we all thought it was gonna be Dom stable. He's gonna be in control, but now it doesn't look like he's really in control of Liv. It looks like Liv is operating for Liv, and we'll see. What mischief stuff she has planned. So.
All right, I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let y'all know, everybody, we appreciate everybody's been a part of Wrestle Hits. We got a couple more questions to ask Napster P, and then we're done out the door. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another round of Pronounce This.
Oh, man. There.
They know. All right. Master P, pronounce this name.
Suko Domboya. Suko Domboya. Suko Domboya. 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 Suko Domboya. I'm gonna say Suko Domboya.
Koyu Domboya. Koyu Domboya. Almost, man. Hey, man, look, NXT's tomorrow. Are you expecting any Leon Slater, Javon Evans promotion? Are you expecting maybe one more match? Because, again, now this is the final NXT leading up to John Cena's final match.
Yeah, I expect both Leon and Javon to be there. I also expect Dart State to try to do something. And then probably, does Joe Henry come out of nowhere and help his friend? Or does he not appear when his name is said?
Oh, but who will say his name?
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I don't know who's going to say it, but will it be one of the Dart State? Or will it be, will it be Leon himself?
Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause because we have one more. All right, Napster P. You know your heart. Best music. Whoa, I don't know what the heck that is, man.
That's crazy.
Anyway. Whoa. Anyway, Napster P. Your heart's beating for this last one here. If you get it right, you're set. Ready to pronounce this name.
Oh my god, bro. Desagani the boy. Desagani the boy? Desagana the boy? Desagana the boy. Desagana the boy. The boy? Did I get it right?
Say that one more time.
Desagana the boy?
Desagna Jap.
Desagna
Jap.
How the hell?
Yeah. Pay for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Dallas Mavericks, New Jersey Nets, Charlotte Bobcats. Desagna Jap.
So he played for the Charlotte Bobcats. Team that doesn't exist anymore.
I knew, and trust me, I got like 30 more. You're lucky I didn't put this. You know what? We're closing out. Napster P, any final thoughts? Obviously, overall, give us your final, bro. We didn't really get to hear your thoughts. We had the conversations with the certain folks that we need to have the conversation with to know that the announcement was going to be about AJ Styles being booked. How do you feel about that? How do you feel?
I'm excited because, maybe we'll get more.
You got the question. Here you go. How does it feel to know that Wrestle Hits was a part of this scoop?
Oh man, it was
put this together. Stop body slam, So,
bro, I'm telling you, it was awesome because obviously, we're coming from the basketball side too, coming into the wrestling side. We've broken some news on the basketball side. To break news on here, it's just been great. Hopefully we keep rolling, but yeah, it's just been awesome. It's been an awesome feeling. So hopefully more news. We can break more news. We could bring it to you guys sooner, and bring the real to the real. That's how it is.
Yeah, that's real. No, and everybody that either shared it, watched it. Look, y'all see it right there at NapGod7. K. Views. That's on X. And then, of course, follow Body Slam everywhere. You know what it is.
Yeah.
All the channels. And you just never know who's going to go live. You just never know. You don't. And so, we appreciate everybody that rock with us again. Everybody that put that scoop up in a timely manner, because, whoo. Anyway, we are definitely back to but nevertheless, for Napster P, with that meaning, ladies and gentlemen, we got a final round of pronounce his name.
No.
All right. It should be very easy. This one doesn't seem as hard as the other one. Pause. But Napster P.
I'm 1 for 4.
Name.
Kalena Azubuku. Kalena Azubuku. Azubuki. Azubuki. Kalena Azubuki.
Final answer?
Yeah, Kalena Azubuki. Yes.
Kelene Azubukio. Azubiak. Kelene Azubiiko. Azubiiko. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh Lord, this man has 100+ names just gearing up for me to say. So you guys, if you guys enjoy seeing me suffer of trying to tongue tie myself reading these names, come on back.
Just wait.
Come join us again.
I got a whole bunch of tabs open right now of athletes, wrestlers, actors, politicians. We're gonna go through the whole database. Probably might have like 3,000 names, but we're gonna have him playing. Ladies and gentlemen, give it a round of applause for Naps. He was a great contestant today on Pronounce His Name. And shout out to y'all, everybody that rocked with us for this hour and 13 minutes, man. We appreciate everybody that rock with us. We want to give y'all a round of applause. Oh yeah, and as y'all know, be more than likely back tomorrow recapping NXT. But that right there, God, we get buff around here, dog. Y'all don't understand. Oh, it's 11:39. It's Zesty hours, baby. That's Napster PP. Gay Dr. Chemist.
NAP stands for never adding pause. So you won't hear a pause from me.
Yo, that's Clapster P right there.
Bro, before we go, so someone actually messaged me the other day, right? And they were like, so Napster PP, so it's Napster penis, and I was like, hey, yo, what?
Yeah, when somebody called me Gay Dot, man, I forgot when it was during the NBA things. It was hilarious. I said, yo, I'm gonna start keeping this around. So.
Because it was because I was saying he just needs to keep banging in the paint.
Yo, man, we're not doing that, man. We not doing that right now, man. We're not doing that. Anyway, look, that's Napster P. I'm K Dr. King. Let's get up out of here, dog. Get up out of here, baby. Get up out of here. Take my shirt off, dog. Play that replay up out of here.
If I rule the world, imagine that. I free all my